Then I say hi YouTube. This is Chance and this is DJ. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna have a good time, right? Hey. Alright, yeah. Welcome back to my channel, guys. That was corny. Whatever. Because you didn't see that. Today we're gonna have a very short, brief conversation about the concept of having self-love within your life. I feel like it's important because we really don't talk about this on a day-to-day basis. We don't address it. We just let it fly by, usually. But today we're gonna address it. So if you really feel like this is something you want to listen to, keep watching. Keep watching. And if you love me already, you didn't listen to the whole video yet, but if you love me already, click that subscribe button, please. Click that like button if you want to get notified whenever I post a new video. Click that bell. They will definitely notify you when I post something. And just thank you again for being here, supporting me. Y'all don't understand how much this means to me. And yeah, just keep watching. So let's get into the video. Hey y'all, so we back at it again. And I'm gonna just let y'all know this. We're gonna get deep into this conversation about self-love because it's barely talked about in our society today. I don't know why it's not talked about as much as it should be talked about, because a lot of people struggle with this. A lot of people struggle with it, and it's to the fact that they're afraid to talk about their fear of not knowing how to love themselves. You know what I mean? It's scary. That's the first thing you should know how to do. When you come out your mother's womb, it's okay, I'm gonna love everybody else, and then they're gonna teach me how to love me. No, it's not really talked about, and it's sad. But that's why I'm here, so I can talk to you guys about it, and we're gonna get started. So number one is to be mindful. And hold on one second, because I have my presentation right here, so let me just make sure I have it. Okay, so be mindful. Be mindful. Like, just think about that for 1 second. Be mindful of everybody around you. Be mindful that a lot of people don't really understand what self-love is. Be mindful that everybody is not on the same type of intelligence that you are. Be mindful that life is different in everybody else's eyes. Everybody went through different things. So it's like, you can't expect somebody to understand something that you've been through if they've never been through it, and vice versa. So that's something you gotta think about as well. Spreading the word. If you know something about self-love or anything like that that people struggle with, spread the word. Hey, let's talk about this. Do you do this on a daily basis? Do you meditate? Do you, drink tea? Do you just have you time? Do you, etc. Stuff like that. Spread the word. People gotta know about it, to be honest. Step 2. Act on what you need and not what you want. I'll let that sink in real quick. Act on what you need and not what you want. On my presentation, I wrote, you love yourself when you can turn away from something that feels good, exciting, and which needs to stay strong, centered, and moving forward with your life. I don't have to say anything else about that. But the one thing that caught my eye about this one quote, I'm gonna be honest, I thought about food. I feel like it's a good angel and a bad angel on my shoulder, right? And I always listen to the bad angel. Like, I walk past Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and it's a supermarket that got a whole bunch of fruits there and salad and stuff. And I'll just walk right past it like, I want this. That's not how it should be. Think smart. You don't want to be fat and wobbling all around, which is not a problem. But you want to be in shape. You want to eat healthy, especially in this society and they doing the food. You don't want to, chance anything. So that's a good decision versus a bad decision. And throughout my life recently, I've been making bad decisions for food and eating. So that was one thing. But that's about self-care, you know, learning what to eat and what not to eat, what to do and what not to do. That's just an example. If you have any more examples you want to talk about that can relate to this one, just comment below, because I will definitely read it. Okay. Step 3, practice self-care. Practice self-care. Go out to eat. Take yourself out on a date. You know, go to the movies by yourself. It's not weird. I promise you that. It's not weird to go to the movies by yourself. Go get your feet done. Pay the nail lady extra $10 to actually go deep and massage your foot, because listen, you deserve it. You deserve to get your hair done anytime you want to get your hair done. You deserve that time for yourself. You deserve to meditate. Meditate. Think about life. Reflect on things that you haven't done before. Reflect on things that you did and what you could have done better. You know, things like that. Reflect. Make sure that time is for you. You know, usually people, when they have you time, they always focus on everything else but themselves. It's the truth. Focus on you. Step 4, set boundaries. What I took note when I said, I wrote, you'll love yourself more when you set limits and say no to work, love, activities, and deplete and harm it physically, emotionally, and spiritually, or express poorly of who you are. So basically, that basically means don't waste your time on nothing that will affect your growth. Basically, your spiritual growth, your physical growth. Don't let your life be shadowed by somebody else that wants to hold you back. Do things that you gotta do for yourself. And what I recently bought from like a dollar store, Family Dollar, is a calendar. I set my goals on here each day, each month. I make sure I accomplish them. If I don't accomplish them, I'll move it to the next day or whatever the case may be. But this would be your best friend if you purchase one. It had to be like $3 up to $5 maybe. I think it was $3. I don't know, but it was close to that. But it is, trust me, it's a good investment. It keeps you organized. I tell you that. Protect yourself. And what I wrote from this, the quote that I wrote that really stood out was, bring the right people into your life. Love them for who they are and don't judge them. Hello? Doesn't that make sense? Bring the right people into your life. Bring people that's going to reflect you into your life. Don't bring nobody in your life that's going to hold you back. Okay, that happens a lot. People mixed up love and what you need, and they just, you know, clash it together, and then they end up getting hurt usually. If you gotta let somebody go because they holding you back, sorry, you know, I got better things to do. You know, I'm not wasting my time with you. I got stuff to do. I got goals. I gotta make this money. You feel me? Like, it's things you gotta do, and you need to waste your time on the person that's gonna hold you back. 6 is to forgive yourself. Now, recently, I've struggled with this concept because in life, you know, I've been through a lot of things, and it's just like I didn't really understand why I allowed myself to go through it, you know. And I used to be disappointed because, you know, time was passing by and I wasn't accomplishing the things that I should have been accomplishing, you know. And, you know, I started thinking better of myself. I started being really, you know, hard on myself, and that's not how you always should be, you know. Be patient with yourself, but forgive yourself. Like, people make mistakes. You are human, you know. You're not like a mortal, nothing like that. You are human. You make mistakes. You're going to fail. You're going to mess up. But that's when you learn from that concept and you grow. And be able to teach other people how to, you know, love themselves. So at least try to attempt to love themselves, or the steps to do that. And that's why I potentially want this to be taught in schools, because I feel like as a kid, you need to learn how to maintain this strategy of loving yourself, because growing to college, you're going to high school, and growing into adult and stuff like that, you need to learn this concept. If you don't, you're going to be going off to what everybody else says that they want you to do rather than what you want to do for yourself. And that happened a lot. A lot of my friends said that they didn't get, you know, the attention they wanted because they didn't listen to their family. It's facts right there. And tip number 7 basically says to live intentionally. Now, if y'all don't know what that means, I'm gonna describe it to you. So living intentionally and having self-love. That basically means you will accept and love yourself more, whatever is happening in your life right now. When you live with purpose and design, your purpose doesn't have to be crystal clear to you. If your intention is to live a meaningful and healthy life, you will make decisions that support this intention and feel good about yourself when you succeed in this purpose. You will love yourself more if you see yourself accomplishing what you are set out to do. You need to establish your living intentions and to do this. Straight facts right there. Because people usually, like, when they live their life and things don't happen in their favor, they'll start looking down on themselves and they'll start questioning, like, okay, why is this happening to me and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if you're a believer, you know that God wrote your story out for you already. You don't have to, like, worry about anything, you know. He already wrote it out. All you gotta do is just live it day by day and keep going and just being hopeful and being able to accomplish things that you're doing and keep doing what you're doing, you know. Don't stress, don't stress, don't stress. Okay, don't stress yourself out more than you need to be stressed out. Okay, like, I had to learn that. Like, you may fall, you may feel like you down and out for a long period of time, but at the end of the day, it's for a reason. Like, if you don't get that job call back, this happened to me. This happened to me recently. Job's been telling me no, 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 no. And I just graduated college, you know. The intention is to get a job and everything like that right out of college. It has been a struggle for me. But I still have a smile on my face because at the end of the day, I know God got me. You know, I know I'm going to get me a job. I know I'm going to make my money. I know I'm going to pay Sally Mae back some way, somehow. It's going to happen. So just be hopeful, you know. Don't stress about it. Keep loving God. Keep loving yourself and sharing that type of love with other people. But, you know, you can be fine. Trust me. Don't stress. Don't stress. Put a smile on your face. Get you that donut, whatever you wanted, and just keep living life the way you are. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun talking to you guys about this. It'll be more to come. This is something I feel strongly about, and I just wanted to be taught in school so children can learn about this. And also with my books, I'm going to make sure I include a concept of self-love in each one of the books, so that like when children read it, they could, you know, okay, I understand, I get this concept and stuff like that. So if you want more content about this or anything like that, subscribe, click that bell like I said, like the video if you like this video, and yeah, just stay tuned for what's coming next from me. You never know. You never know. So yeah, thank you guys. See you in the next video. Who got a lot of D? Who poppin' like a P? He be hopping off the beat. And who gon' tell him that my bitch is getting her degree? When we say it's hot from summer, we ain't talking about degrees. Who gon' follow me? Like who don't follow me? Cause even in your new bitch, I can see a lot of me. And honestly, I'm on it cause that shit be comedy. You ain't put me in no brands, but I see you proud of me. I'm just a real ass bitch. Give a fuck about a trick. I'm some real ass shit. And we really with the shit. Put this pussy on your lip. Give a fuck about the dick. I get that and then I grab my shit and then I do it. Real ass nigga, give a fuck about a bitch. It is what it is, it's a boss